Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Hurts. Steps away to his left. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Gainwell. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. They'll try to surge ahead with Gainwell. And this time he is in. Kenneth Gainwell. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Garoppolo again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen with Gainwell. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They have 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now the ball comes loose, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Garoppolo's throw here pulled in by Galladay. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The incompletion for 2nd down. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that is incomplete. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as on the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where you see the final score there. Deontay Hardy, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Nick Chubb, close to 200 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Josh Allen, strong in the victory, as his guys run their record to 10-4 now with 2 weeks to go. Meanwhile, in our game, just the lone touchdown accounting for all the scoring. A tight one, 7-0 is the score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half? Garoppolo on first down. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Final minute now of the third quarter. A first down carry for Barkley. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's caught by Howard. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. A fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. This offense, Charles, well, we've talked about how well they played all season. Sitting now at 13-0 with a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the... And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my. He pulled it in. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he will find his man on the outside. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second down and goal. Hurts. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Garoppolo. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Garoppolo, and that should do it. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. And he's got some space here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction, because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
They toss this out right to Gainwell.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles add on another week.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. One final try now for Garoppolo. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides.
So for Philadelphia, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they've plummeted now to 3-11.
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
I'm Brandon.